Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you a health parameter which one can use to monitor it and live longer. I'm talking about a parameter called VO2 max. VO2 max is a measure of the amount of oxygen consumption in your body. It depends upon three factors. One is the first one is the amount of oxygen absorbed by the lungs. The second factor, it depends upon the transport of oxygen from the lungs by the heart, by the pumping action of the heart, and the capacity of the red blood cells to bind to the oxygen. And the third factor is the utilization of this oxygen in your body by mitochondria. So you can, although you are genetically endowed with some parameters which restrict your VO2 max, it is possible to increase it and boost it. And the secret is, if you boost it, you can live up to 5 years longer. As you can see, I'm on my early morning walk, and I'm walking at a rapid pace. I don't know, like this, it would be difficult to measure the VO2 max, but given the introduction of the VO2 max measurement on a smartwatch, this is the Samsung smartwatch. It is also available in Apple and Garmin watches. So in these watches you can measure the VO2 max. Most adults have a VO2 max of around 40. Endurance athletes, the maximum recorded VO2 max is 96.6 by a Norwegian cyclist a few years ago. So it is possible to increase the VO2 max by exercise training. What exercise training does, particularly HIIT exercises, HIIT, high intensity interval training. What it does, provided you have good lungs and good heart, a healthy heart, and your hemoglobin is adequate, that is more than 13.7 for men, then it is possible to increase the utilization of oxygen in your body by exercise. And what I mentioned is HIIT exercise or high intensity interval training. So in this exercise, in this form of exercise, you give pauses of 30 seconds to 1 minute between bursts of exercise. That is, you increase at intensity for 2 minutes and then pause, take some breath, and then again increase it. So you increase your interval training in steps to the maximum. So this is called high intensity interval training, and it's possible. Various forms of HIIT exercise are on a treadmill. You can do it on a treadmill by increasing the speed, but again lower it. Then on an elliptical machine or on a bicycle. On an elliptical machine, certain elliptical machines will have a workout for intensity interval. So check it out in your elliptical machine, or if you have one, you can increase the level of the intensity training from level 1, level 2, level 3 and all that. So it starts at a low intensity, then goes higher up, then comes down, and then again goes up like that. So that is HIIT. By doing that kind of an exercise, you are stimulating your muscles to generate more mitochondria, and also the capacity of the mitochondria to metabolize and utilize the oxygen to generate ATP, adenosine triphosphate, in your body. And when mitochondria are efficiently functioning, they will increase the amount of ATP in your body and keep your body healthy. So, I'm not talking emptily. There is a study called as the Copenhagen study. In this study, more than 5,000 participants were included, aged around 49 or less. Then their VO2 max was recorded, and 46 years later, their longevity or age was calculated. It was found that those who had a higher VO2 max at the outset lived on an average 5 years longer than the rest of the population. Even those who increased their VO2 max even slightly lived on an average 2 years more. So it is possible to live up to 5 years longer by improving your VO2 max. It can be measured during an exercise on your smartwatch from Samsung. I will show you the particular interface. This watch has got an interface for various types of exercise, and it's possible to monitor the VO2 max when you're walking, cycling, elliptical, and all that, and even swimming, underwater swimming also you can do that. So I'll just give you a glimpse of the particular kind of interface, and this will allow you to gain control of your health. Today I am recording my VO2 max, self-recording it while walking fast. I've not yet reached my maximum. One can aim to maximize the heart rate by walking even faster, or moving the arms like this, alternate arms. I can't do it with the other one because I'm holding this selfie stick. Increase it, throw punches, and I'll show you in a reading where the VO2 max will jump up from zone 2 to zone 3 and even up to zone 4. This particular form of measuring VO2 on a smartphone is actually calculated from your heart rate. It's good enough for average people, but not good for people at the lower end and for athletes. For those people, you need an ergometer, measure the amount of oxygen consumption per minute to estimate the VO2 max. That's the whole aim of VO2 max, measuring the amount of oxygen consumption per minute. The absolute values for normal people will be around 40, and athletes can increase it up to 80, 90. The maximum recorded VO2 max is 96.1. Now you can see my VO2 max has touched zone 4, but as I slow down, it comes to 3. Even without a smartwatch, how can you say that you are touching zone 4? So that you can easily say by trying to speak as you walk. And now you can see that I am able to walk and speak also, and you can hear my panting. You can hear my panting. So if you're able to just we manage to speak while walking, then you're having sufficient, you're exercising your body sufficiently, and your heart rate would have gone up. You can do HIIT training on an elliptical machine like this. I'm going to step onto this elliptical machine and I will show you the settings. So here I go. Press enter. Press enter. And then here you have various options of manual, constant power, interval. So that's what you want, interval. So you choose that by pressing. There you've chosen interval. And now my program is 3. So you can see on this graph that it is done in intervals. That is, you begin at a fast heart rate, then the resistance increases in the next bar, and then again the resistance decreases, it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, and in the center you have the peak. So this is on this HIIT machine, you can, on this elliptical machine, you can do HIIT exercises which will improve, increase your VO2 max. If you can't cope with this level, you can bring down lower the resistance. Set the time 20 minutes or 15 minutes and press enter, and you will come down. So this is my program. Now it is fixed at interval, but I can decrease this program by pressing this button. So you see it's come down 1 notch. Again when I press, it will come down another notch. So you can tailor this to your particular level of fitness, and this machine can measure time, calories, strides, and if you're wearing a smartwatch, you can check out the VO2 max on the smartwatch. So when you come to the difficult portions, like in the center, then instead of holding the center bar here, you hold the side bar to give you more thrust in the elliptical machine. So there you have a mode for elliptical trainer in the settings. If I press that, it will start, and if I want to pause my current workout that was running, I can start on the elliptical machine, and it will measure my heart rate, and here it will measure my VO2 max in the same app on the elliptical machine. So on every mode of exercise you can measure the VO2 max. It's not only for walking, but you can do it for the elliptical machine, swimming, cycling, and treadmill. So here I go on the elliptical machine. Showing interval training. I can increase my program. It's gone to level 2, and I can measure my VO2 max after 20 minutes. This is my VO2 max after elliptical. I had gone up to zone 5, And now, since I'm taking the time off to record my watch, it has come to zone 3. I'm going to show you my blood oxygen at the end of a 77-minute walk. Remember that the normal SpO2 or partial pressure of oxygen is around 97, and to see how much your body can improve the utilization of oxygen, just turning on my smartwatch and I'm measuring the oxygen percentage. It is 100%, and my heart rate is, it's at the maximum. It's 99. My heart rate is 99 beats per minute. I press the tag measure and 100%. After increasing your heart rate while doing high intensity interval training, then it's important to bring it down, and one can do this by sitting in one place or going into the shavasana position, where you just lie supine on a mat, stretch your arms beside you and breathe deeply. So now I am sitting in one place, and I can meditate by chanting a word. So chanting or just meditation, deep breathing followed by meditation. The secret of meditation is that exhalation should be longer than inhalation. What is the effect of meditation? It will act on your parasympathetic nervous system, which is a part of your limbic system. Parasympathetic nervous system, the main nerve is the vagus. Vagus nerve controls the heart rate. It travels from your midbrain up to your heart, lungs. It innervates the abdomen and down below up to the legs. So by increasing the vagal tone or increasing the firing from the vagal nerve, a heart rate which has gone up, as you saw, up to 99 or 126, will come down by deep breathing. And then when your heart rate is back to normal, you can resume your normal activities. My heart rate has come to zone 1. It's 91 beats. Fast walking, running, cycling, swimming, they are all good examples of exercises which can improve your VO2 max. And by this exercise, I am stimulating my muscles to generate more mitochondria and thereby improve my VO2 max. So I hope you found this video useful. I shared a simple tip to monitor your walking and improve your VO2 max, and with this simple measure, using simple watch or just observation, you can increase your lifespan by up to 5 years, or even up to 5 years, as in subjects, normal subjects. Athletes, of course, they can increase it to much more. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload videos like this in future. See you in the next video. Have a nice day.